Hello fellow citizens, what's up? My name is Tony, this is the 15-Minute Gaming Channel, and we are back with Star Citizen patch 3.12.E is dropped on the Evocati. So, without further ado, let's crack straight into it. Now, the test and focus, oh my god, I'm really excited. Finally, we have this in Star Citizen. I've been waiting for this for ages. So, test and focus has appeared. Reputation T1. I know, very exciting. So we're going to cover that in a second, but the rest of the test and focus, just in case you don't know: space station refinery decks, planetary visual improvements, restricted area rework, spacescaping updates, elevator panel updates, multi-tool tractor beam, ship entry identification, mining UI refactor, the Gemini A03 sniper rifle, and the Bearing FS09 LMG. There's also weapon zeroing, and there's also a rework of controls on ground vehicles. Before we have a look at the new features, let's have a look at the currently known issues. Player will crash to desktop when getting out of bed or entering Area 18. Just basically the fix for that one, just don't go to Area 18. When loading in or respawning, as a player will not be able to interact with habitation doors or mobi-glass. Map does not load correctly, meaning players can fall through the planet. Sometimes R&R stop elevators are duplicating. Players cannot suicide in EVA. Visor comm will become squished. So the EVA and the squished one have been there for a while. Elevators has been in each one. Map is new. Well, not new, I've seen it plenty of times, but in this test and focus. And also the crashing at Area 18. That one wasn't there last time. So, that's the issues. Not too many. However, the new features, gameplay, Reputation T1. Let's have a look how that's going to work. Reputation T1. Now I'm excited. This system will introduce the first fundamental system of reputation added to the game to track a player's relationship with various entities, such as important NPCs or organization. This reputation is now stored in long-term persistence, so that it will remain through database wipes and character resets. Currently, reputation levels with an NPC or organization are only seen through different dialogues or access to higher paid missions. We are working to add functionality to improve player visibility of reputation in further updates. I hope that it works a little bit like Elite Dangerous, where you can just see them bars and stats where you can just see what's happening, because I think Elite Dangerous reputation system is brilliant. There's going to be mission giver reputation. All mission givers except Ruto, due to tech requirements for him being a hologram, have been updated to use the new reputation system. Doing missions for a mission giver will cause you to gain or lose reputation with them. They should act appropriately, playing different lines of dialogue based on your performance. If you fail too much, they will fire you. You're fired. So a bit like Alan Sugar. And refuse to give you missions for 24 hours. The amount needed to fail and be fired is currently hyper generous and will likely be adjusted as we continue alliterating on a reputation. Bounty and assassination missions. Many of the bounty and assassination mission chains have been upgraded to use the new rep system. In doing the restructure, bounty missions will be split into being given by 3 separate organizations, each with their own reputation, all presided over by a parent bounty hunters guild. Ooh. As you increase your rep with the Bounty Hunters Guild and its children, you will unlock certification mission. If you complete the certification mission, you unlock a new tier of higher difficulty, higher payout bounty hunter missions. And if you have enough rep with any of the children organizations, they will offer missions from the top tier. Also, if you watch your wallet when you complete bounty hunter missions, you will notice that some organizations will include a little something extra. This is the first of many perks we intend to include. Assassination missions have all the above, but there's only one organization for them. A one-man operation ran by a guy named Vaughn. That sounds all amazing. It sounds really good, and it's what this game has needed for so long, is that system to track, to pay better. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but I'm a delivery driver. That's what I do in the verse, but I think your rep should go up with that as well. If I do a lot of delivery missions, I should get paid more and more and more, because I should get bigger, better packages with more SCU cargo, that sort of thing. Like, I would like to see it again. I know I keep talking about Elite Dangerous, but it works so well. Like saying, right, this guy, say Vaughn, for example, wants 100 SCU of something. You've got to source it and give it for a high payout. That's kind of what I want to see that working towards, and hopefully it will. So we have some feature updates. We have a lighten pass on the refinery station exteriors and interiors, a shadow region polish pass on landing zones, and a further polish pass on planet painting and assets. Also, now that we have a specific location where refining takes place in the verse, most mineable transactions have been moved to there. You can still sell unrefined ore at these locations, or choose to refine them once this feature is in place. Levski will also purchase unrefined materials. Moving on to gameplay, EVA binding and control quality of life, added role inversion, updated the main menu background, added the Origin 100 series ship to dealerships in the PU, and removed eject default binding from sticks and gamepads. Ships and vehicles, the Mercury Star Runner hull strength has been brought more in line with other ships in its class, i.e. it's had a bit of a hit to its hull HP. However, for them who are going to ask, yes, the fuel tanks have been increased. I think it's almost by 3 times, so it should be 3 times better than it currently is when using fuel. Weapons and items, there's been a balance pass on all the LMG, which includes weapon damage, recoil, and bullet spread. Now, moving on to bug fixes. My god, they have fixed a lot in here. So they've got hitboxes for the main menu. Front end button should no longer be offset in ultra wide resolutions. Party launch from the main menu should now correctly pull server members into the right server. Players should now be able to sell unrefined ore to kiosks. Ejection should now properly launch the player away from the ship. I have never ejected. Maybe I need to try that. Fix an issue that is causing players to take collision damage when entering ships from EVA. That's been a problem for so long. I've died entering from EVA before. Fix an issue that is causing players to sometimes be able to unsee party member markers. Thank God that is fixed. That is so annoying. Players should now see the correct costs when expediting a Nomad insurance claim. Players should now be able to pick up a dead body with a tractor beam. What if you're really fat? It only goes at 250 kilograms. Actually, we don't have fat people in the verse, do we? Maybe we should. Fix an issue with the multi-tool UI that would get stuck. Attempting to sell materials in prison will no longer result in a processing screen. That has been going on for a while where you can't sell your materials. Players should now be killed when jumping over railings into smelters. That's quite funny. That wasn't a bug, but that's a shame. Players should now be able to access the main screen on the find terminals when clicking onto the login as user. Fixed an issue when restocking missiles and torpedoes. Display ship should now spawn correctly at New Deal in Lowville. Fixed a pitch ladder using the wrong origin when landing at low orbit station. I'm not sure what that means. Fixed an issue causing the more mining turrets to lock up, and you'd have to power them back on and off and it still wouldn't work. Players should now be able to rent components within Area Commander and Star Marine. Harvester asteroids at Arc L1 should now spawn as entities, and an arc light pistol battery should no longer appear in the multi-tool attachment slot after purchasing. And they also fixed 7 client crashes, 8 server crashes, and a back-end server crash, plus back-end server stability updates. That was some big patch notes, which makes me think, because I did say this yesterday, it's going to be hitting the normal PTU early this week, which would be quite impressive if it did, and that would be a quick turnaround and a lot quicker than I was expecting. So yeah, some big patch notes there. I can't wait for rep updates and seeing how that turns out. And thank you very much, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.